Imagine a time shrouded in mist, a time before recorded history, where stories were passed down through generations like precious relics. These stories, whispered around flickering fires and etched onto ancient bamboo scrolls, told of extraordinary beings who shaped the destiny of a civilization. This is the era of the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, a period so fundamental to Chinese identity that it continues to resonate thousands of years later. These legendary figures are not merely characters in ancient myths. They are the architects of Chinese civilization, credited with bestowing upon humanity the gifts of agriculture, writing, music, and governance. Their stories, imbued with symbolism and profound moral lessons, serve as a looking glass into the heart of ancient Chinese beliefs and aspirations. The Yellow River, often referred to as the Mother River of China, cradled these nascent communities, providing sustenance and shaping their worldview. Along its banks, civilization took root, nourished by the fertile soil and the wisdom of these legendary rulers. The 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors are inseparable from the land itself, their stories woven into the very fabric of the Chinese landscape. Join us now as we embark on a journey through time, venturing into the mists of legend to uncover the stories of the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors. Their deeds and teachings, passed down through millennia, continue to shape Chinese culture and identity to this day. Emerging from the mists of prehistory, the 3 sovereigns, known as the San Huang in Chinese, stand as pillars of creation. These semi-mythical beings guided humankind to the dawn of civilization. Fuxi, the first of the 3 sovereigns, is revered as the inventor of writing, fishing, and hunting. Legend credits him with the creation of the 8 trigrams, forming the foundation of the I Ching. Nüwa, often depicted as Fuxi's sister, molded humankind from yellow clay. Finally, Shennong, the divine farmer, introduced agriculture and traditional Chinese medicine. Following the era of the 3 sovereigns, a new chapter unfolds in Chinese legend, the Age of the 5 Emperors, or Wudi. These wise and virtuous rulers, embodying the Confucian ideal of the sage king, are revered for solidifying the foundations of Chinese civilization. Their reigns marked a period of significant advancements in governance, social structure, and cultural development, shaping the trajectory of Chinese history for millennia to come. The Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, stands as the most prominent figure among the 5 emperors. Considered the ancestor of the Chinese people, his reign is shrouded in myth and legend. Huangdi is credited with unifying warring tribes, establishing a centralized government, and introducing innovations such as the compass, writing, and silk production. His reign marks the beginning of what is considered China's historical period, a testament to his enduring legacy. Xuanzhu, Huangdi's grandson, inherited a realm on the cusp of greatness. Recognizing the importance of order and spirituality, he is said to have strengthened religious rites and rituals, establishing a more centralized and hierarchical system of governance. Xuanzhu's emphasis on law and order laid the groundwork for the development of China's enduring imperial system. Emperor Ku, the next in line, is remembered for his compassionate and just rule. During his reign, agriculture flourished, the arts prospered, and the people enjoyed a period of peace and prosperity. Emperor Ku's reign serves as a testament to the Confucian belief that a virtuous ruler attracts prosperity and harmony to their realm. Emperor Yao, the 4th of the 5 emperors, stands out for his humility and wisdom. Legends abound about his reign, depicting a ruler deeply connected to his people and committed to their well-being. Yao's rule was not characterized by military might or territorial expansion, but by his unwavering focus on justice, fairness, and the betterment of his people. One of the most enduring stories about Yao highlights his humility and commitment to finding the most capable leader. When it came time to choose a successor, Yao did not simply hand over the reins of power to his son. Instead, he embarked on a quest to find the most virtuous and capable individual in the realm, prioritizing merit over bloodline. This decision reflected Yao's deep understanding of the mandate of heaven, a core concept in Chinese political thought. The mandate of heaven stipulated that a ruler's legitimacy stemmed not from birthright, but from their virtue and ability to govern justly. By seeking out the most capable successor, Yao demonstrated his unwavering commitment to upholding this sacred mandate. Emperor Shun's reign marked a continuation of the virtuous and prosperous era ushered in by his predecessor, Yao. Shun's story, however, carries a unique resonance in Chinese culture, particularly for its emphasis on filial piety, a virtue deeply ingrained in the Confucian worldview. Shun's upbringing was far from idyllic. He faced immense hardship and cruelty at the hands of his stepmother and half-brother, who sought to usurp his rightful place in the family. Despite enduring constant mistreatment, Shun remained unwaveringly respectful and dutiful towards his parents, embodying the Confucian principle of filial piety. His unwavering dedication to his family, even in the face of adversity, became legendary. Word of Shun's exceptional character and his ability to maintain harmony, even within a dysfunctional family, reached Emperor Yao. Impressed by Shun's virtue and capabilities, Yao chose him as his successor, recognizing in him the qualities of a wise and compassionate ruler. Shun's reign was characterized by a deep sense of justice and a genuine concern for the welfare of his people. He continued Yao's legacy of benevolent rule, ensuring fairness in governance, promoting agriculture, and fostering a sense of unity and harmony throughout the kingdom. The era of the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, though shrouded in the mists of time and legend, holds immense significance in Chinese history and culture. These figures, both mythical and historical, represent the archetypal sage kings, embodying the virtues and principles that would shape Chinese society for millennia to come. Their stories, passed down through generations, served as a moral compass, guiding rulers and inspiring the populace. The 3 sovereigns, with their divine attributes and transformative powers, laid the very foundations of civilization, bestowing upon humanity the gifts of agriculture, writing, and social order. Their reigns represent the transition from a primitive state to a more organized and enlightened society, paving the way for the rise of Chinese civilization. The 5 emperors, while still regarded as legendary figures, are portrayed as mortal rulers, who, through their wisdom, virtue, and dedication to the well-being of their people, earned the mandate of heaven and ushered in an era of peace and prosperity. Their reigns are seen as a golden age in Chinese history, a time when rulers governed with justice and compassion, placing the needs of the people above their own. The stories of the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, though embellished over time, offer profound insights into the values and aspirations of ancient Chinese society. They underscore the importance of wisdom, benevolence, harmony, and a deep respect for the natural order. These values, enshrined in Confucianism and other schools of Chinese thought, would continue to shape Chinese culture and identity for centuries to come. The Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, stands as a colossal figure in Chinese history and mythology. Revered as the ancestor of the Chinese people, his reign marks the true beginning of Chinese civilization. Huangdi's rule was characterized by innovation and progress. He introduced a system of writing, bringing order to communication. The invention of the compass is also attributed to his reign. His military prowess unified warring tribes, establishing a shared identity. Section 2. The Unifier. The Battle of Zhuolu, Huangdi's confrontation with Qi Yu, is pivotal in Chinese mythology. It symbolizes the struggle between civilization and chaos. Qi Yu, a fearsome warrior with supernatural powers, led monstrous beings. Huangdi, with strategic brilliance, confronted Qi Yu's forces. Despite Qi Yu's ferocity, Huangdi's strategy turned the tide. Huangdi emerged victorious, unifying China and bringing peace. Section 3. Mastering the Elements. Huangdi's triumph at Zhuolu was not just military, it was human ingenuity over nature. Qi Yu unleashed a thick fog to disorient Huangdi's forces. Huangdi's army teetered on the brink of defeat. Huangdi's ingenuity shone through. He constructed a chariot that always pointed south. This chariot allowed his army to regain bearings and win. Huangdi harnessed nature for his people's betterment. Section 4. A Legacy. Forged in War and Peace. The legacy of the Yellow Emperor, Huangdi, is multifaceted and enduring. He is a warrior king, unifier, innovator, and cultural hero. His reign represents a pivotal period in Chinese civilization. His victory at the Battle of Zhuolu cemented his status as a powerful leader. Innovations like writing, the compass, and silk production are attributed to him. He promoted virtues that shaped Chinese society for millennia. Revered as the ancestor of the Chinese people, his legacy endures. Following the prosperous era of Huangdi, leadership passed to Zhuanshu, his grandson. Zhuanshu's rule focused on inward cultivation of order, virtue, and spiritual harmony. He refined and codified rituals and customs to govern his people's lives. His reign marked a shift towards a more structured and hierarchical society. Zhuanshu formalized religious practices and defined the roles of priests and shamans. His emphasis on ritual aimed to create cosmic harmony, aligning human affairs with the natural world. Zhuanshu emphasized the importance of virtue and moral conduct. He believed a ruler's legitimacy stemmed from adherence to a strict moral code. This emphasis on virtue influenced generations of Chinese rulers and shaped society. Following Zhuanshu's reign, Emperor Ku emerged, a figure synonymous with diligence and compassion. He is remembered for his dedication to agriculture and the well-being of his people. His reign marked a golden age of peace and abundance. Legend has it he personally oversaw the cultivation of fields. Emperor Ku's humility extended beyond the fields. He maintained a simple lifestyle, prioritizing his subjects' needs. His court was a place of learning and discourse. Emperor Ku's legacy is one of abundance, harmony, and compassion. Emperor Ku's reign left an indelible mark on the development of Chinese civilization, not through grand military conquests or sweeping social reforms, but through the quiet, persistent pursuit of peace, prosperity, and the well-being of his people. His legacy is one of abundance, a testament to the transformative power of wise and compassionate leadership in nurturing a flourishing society. During Emperor Ku's reign, agriculture, the lifeblood of ancient China, flourished as never before. New irrigation techniques were introduced, expanding the reach of fertile land and ensuring a steady supply of water for crops. Farmers, encouraged by the emperor's personal involvement and support, experimented with new crops and farming methods, leading to increased yields and a more diverse and nutritious diet for the populace. This agricultural abundance had a ripple effect throughout society. With a surplus of food, people were free to pursue other trades and crafts, leading to a burgeoning of arts, crafts, and commerce. Villages grew into towns and trade routes expanded, connecting distant communities and fostering cultural exchange. Emperor Ku's reign stands as a testament to the Confucian ideal of a virtuous ruler attracting prosperity and harmony to their realm. His unwavering focus on the well-being of his people, coupled with his dedication to the principles of justice and compassion, created a virtuous cycle where peace and prosperity reinforced one another, leaving an enduring legacy of abundance that would inspire generations to come. As Emperor Ku's reign reached its zenith, his thoughts turned to succession. Unlike his predecessors, Ku chose a successor based on merit, not lineage. He chose Yao, renowned for wisdom and justice. Ku abdicated in favor of Yao, prioritizing the realm's well-being. Yao's reign became a golden age, marked by wisdom and justice. Emperor Yao's ascension marked a new era in ancient China, characterized by wisdom and benevolence. Yao approached his role with humility, serving the needs of his people and upholding justice. His reign is often cited as a golden age, showcasing the power of virtuous leadership. Yao's first act was a listening tour, engaging directly with his subjects. He consulted with farmers, artisans, and scholars, seeking their counsel. This earned him respect and fostered unity. Yao surrounded himself with capable advisors, promoting merit over lineage. His commitment to justice was unwavering, ensuring fairness for all. Yao's reign, though marked by peace and prosperity, faced a catastrophic flood. The Yellow River overflowed, devastating villages and cities. The people looked to Emperor Yao for guidance. Yao rallied his advisors and engineers to find a solution. After years of effort, a plan emerged to build dikes and canals. This monumental project showcased human resilience and ingenuity. Gun's efforts to control the Great Flood highlight human ingenuity and perseverance, but also the dangers of hubris and the need to respect nature. Driven by a noble desire, Gun stole a magical substance from the gods, angering the heavens and causing further chaos. Despite setbacks, Yao's reign remained a beacon of hope and inspiration. His commitment to justice and compassion set a standard for virtuous leadership. Yao's story reminds us that true greatness lies in dedication to others and a just society. His legacy lived on in stories and the ideals of wisdom and benevolence. The 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors, though shrouded in myth, remain figures of immense cultural significance in China. Their stories have transcended time, shaping Chinese values, beliefs, and aspirations. They embody virtues and ideals that define Chinese civilization. The 3 sovereigns represent the genesis of Chinese culture. Fuxi embodies knowledge and cosmic harmony. Nüwa represents the nurturing and protective aspects of the feminine principle. Shennong embodies the connection to the land and the pursuit of healing. The 5 emperors represent leadership grounded in wisdom and virtue. Huangdi, the Yellow Emperor, embodies the unifier and innovator. Zhuanshu represents order and alignment with the cosmos. Emperor Ku embodies compassionate leadership. Yao represents justice and harmony. Shun embodies virtue and integrity. Together, they represent a continuum of leadership and cultural development. Their stories reflect enduring values of harmony, balance, virtue, and respect for tradition. The legacy of the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors is not confined to the annals of ancient history. Their influence can still be felt in contemporary Chinese society, their stories woven into the very fabric of Chinese culture. From grand temples to humble village shrines, their presence is ubiquitous, a constant reminder of China's ancient past. In art and literature, they continue to inspire artists, writers, and filmmakers. Their stories are depicted in traditional Chinese opera and in blockbuster films that captivate modern audiences. Beyond art, their teachings influence Chinese thought and behavior. Even in modernization, their legacy endures, shaping cultural identity and inspiring generations. The fascination with the 3 sovereigns and 5 emperors extends far beyond China. Their stories, with themes of creation, leadership, and virtue, captivate imaginations worldwide. Scholars and historians study their reigns, seeking to understand their impact on Chinese civilization. These stories offer insights into creation, order, chaos, and the quest for meaning. Their reigns provide a glimpse into the hopes and fears of early civilization builders. In today's world, their stories offer lessons in leadership and compassion. Their pursuit of knowledge and virtue remains relevant today. Exploring these myths reminds us of their enduring legacy. Their stories remind us of the power of leadership and the quest for unity and harmony.